Yo, this is a quick message for melanated people who want to sit or use or experience the plant medicines but have delayed their healing because of fear of not sitting with people who look like you, or feeling safe, or not having a facilitator that looks like you. Well, I want you to know that there are people available who facilitate plant medicines that look like you. It is definitely a possibility, particularly in a safe environment. People who have years of experience in the medicine and are willing to walk you through your journey in a beautiful setting with people who look like you. So do not delay your healing out of fear. Everything is private and confidential, so you don't have to worry about that either. Just, this is a year definitely for people to get into the medicines and to just release some of this gunk from this 3D world and get a deeper understanding of how this reality actually functions. So if you are interested in the medicines, this is the thing. You cannot have high blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, then you're going to want to reduce that, or go to a natural method to reduce your blood pressure. There's a product called Heart Miracle, and it's like a bottle of it, and it tastes kind of like vitamin E when you drink it, like you take a shot, I think a day or something like that, and it actually works to help reduce your blood pressure. Also works on the heart for a healthy heart, and it's a natural way. So if you want to experience, that's a little bug line, if you want to experience the medicine, you have to come off medications. Like, that's extremely important. The next thing is that you cannot be on any medications, none whatsoever, because they may interact with the medicine negatively. The third thing is that you cannot take drugs. So drugs, I'm talking about meth, cocaine, whatever, yada yada yada. Now, when it comes to marijuana, I don't consider plant medicines to be drugs, right? So when it comes to marijuana, basically marijuana is more of a mellowing or grounding, where like ayahuasca, for example, is trying to take you out to the spirit world. So you cannot be smoking marijuana, like at least for 3 weeks prior to the medicine, because it can impact your ability to journey. The other thing is that mental illness. So many people have PTSD or may have some form of depression, but those things are workable. And I'm talking about standard facilitation. I'm not talking about facilities that have like all these doctors and staff and all this and that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you go to I want to say almost like a traditional type ceremony, where you have facilitators and you have people there, yada yada yada, participants. So with that, with mental illness, you do not, the thing is that you don't want to come with like something like maybe bipolar, schizophrenia, severe depression, things like that. Anxiety is a normal thing that's dealt with. But with those type of disorders, you do want to find someone who specializes in that, because what happens is, like with bipolar or other mental illnesses, is that it can trigger you to something else, and you want to have the special care that you need, or whatever else support that you need in order to be able to experience the medicine. The other thing is that any heart conditions whatsoever, you cannot do the medicine unless you get cleared by a doctor. And the reason is that your pressure may go up. If it goes up too high, then it can affect the kidneys, and the kidneys can shut down and have renal failure. So basically, it's not good to experience the medicine with heart conditions unless you're cleared by a doctor to do so. The other thing is like stroke, conditions like that. So if you're clear of all those things, then you're good. You're good to go. And if you have high blood pressure and you're willing to get it under control by, taking maybe Heart Miracle, getting off the meds, and doing like better eating, like you have to eat better, definitely, to reduce your heart issues, high blood pressure, things like that. Get off the meat type of thing for a while, and no junk, yada yada yada. So if you're able to do those things, then feel free definitely to reach out to me, and so we can definitely help you get into a ceremony or two or three. And just know that, like, for what I'm speaking of in particular is like ayahuasca, because ayahuasca is literally the medicine I would consider for this reality, because she helps you to deal with things that impact you in this reality, give you a deeper understanding of this reality. And that means like your traumas, ailments, all that kind of stuff. Beautiful things happen in the medicine, and people walk away like kind of reborn again, in the sense that you have a clearer view of your life and how to move and things like that. She really sets you free. She does a lot of body work and things like that. The other medicines, I can talk about those probably in another video, which I will probably do shortly. But that's what I want you to know. Do not delay your healing from fear of not sitting with people who look like you, or not being able to trust your facilitator, because there are facilitators available who look like you. Okay? All right. Love and light. Reach out to me on Facebook if you need a referral. Kijana Martin CO, KIJANAMARTINCO. That's my business page, where you can message me. Okay? All right. Love and light to you all. Take care. Stay safe.